In a world full of chaos, noise, and constant distractions, imagine a way of life where you remain unshaken, unbothered, and in complete control. A life where your mind is a fortress, unbreakable and powerful. This is not a fantasy. This is Stoicism, the ancient philosophy that empowers you to master your emotions, conquer your fears, and live a life of purpose and peace. In this video, I'm going to reveal 6 life-changing Stoic principles that will transform the way you see the world and yourself. Get ready, because what you're about to learn will not just change your life, it will make you unstoppable. Number 1. Control your perceptions. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything you've planned has fallen apart. Your job is on the line, your relationships are strained, and nothing seems to be going your way. Most people would crumble under the pressure, consumed by fear, anger, or despair. But what if I told you that the power to turn everything around lies not in changing your circumstances, but in changing your perceptions? Control your perceptions. This is the foundation of Stoicism. The world will never stop throwing challenges at you. People will betray you, circumstances will shift, and life will hit you hard. But the Stoics understood something profound. It's not what happens to you that matters. It's how you interpret what happens. Your mind is the lens through which you view the world, and by controlling that lens, you control your reality. Think about it. 2 people can face the same situation, but their reactions can be entirely different. One person might see a setback as a failure, while another sees it as a lesson, an opportunity to grow. Which one do you want to be? The Stoics teach us to view every event, every challenge, through the lens of growth and learning. When you master this, you become unshakable. The world outside may be chaotic, but inside, you are calm, focused, and resilient. By controlling your perceptions, you turn obstacles into stepping stones. You see the silver lining in every cloud, and instead of being a victim of circumstances, you become the creator of your destiny. This is the power of Stoicism, the power to choose your response no matter what life throws your way. Principle 2. Accept what you can't change. There's a saying that goes, worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere. The Stoics took this idea to the next level with a principle that can change your life. Accept what you can't change. This isn't about giving up, it's about letting go of the things that drain your energy and focus on what truly matters. Life is unpredictable. You can plan every detail, but sometimes things just won't go your way. Maybe it's a sudden illness, a financial setback, or a relationship that didn't turn out as you hoped. These are the moments that test us, and the Stoics believed that the key to enduring them lies in our ability to accept what's beyond our control. This doesn't mean resignation. It means liberation. When you stop fighting reality, you free yourself from the chains of frustration and anxiety. Think about it. How much time do we waste worrying about things we can't change? The past is gone, the future is uncertain, and other people's actions are out of our hands. Why waste your energy on what you can't control? The Stoics urge us to focus instead on what we can control, our thoughts, our actions, and our responses. This is where true power lies. Acceptance doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to focus on what you can do. It's about taking responsibility for your own life, your own happiness. When you accept what you can't change, you stop being a victim of circumstance and start being the author of your own story. You become resilient, unbothered by life's ups and downs, because you know that no matter what happens, you have the power to choose your response. Number 3, practice negative visualization. Imagine you've worked your entire life to build something, a career, a family, a sense of security. Now, picture it all disappearing in an instant. Sounds terrifying, right? But the Stoics believed that by facing this fear head-on, you could actually free yourself from it. This is the practice of negative visualization, one of the most counterintuitive yet powerful Stoic principles. At first glance, negative visualization might seem pessimistic. Why would you spend time imagining the worst-case scenario? But the Stoics knew that by contemplating loss, we reduce our fear of it. When you're no longer afraid of losing something, you gain control over it. Instead of being paralyzed by the possibility of failure or loss, you prepare your mind to face it with courage and resilience. Let's break it down. When you imagine losing something, whether it's a job, a loved one, or even your health, you start to appreciate it more. You begin to understand that nothing in life is guaranteed, and this realization brings a sense of urgency, a reminder to live fully and appreciate the present moment. It's not about dwelling on the negative, it's about strengthening your mind. By practicing negative visualization, you become mentally prepared for whatever life throws your way. When challenges arise, you're not caught off guard. You've already faced them in your mind. This makes you resilient, adaptable, and unafraid. You become someone who can face the worst and still come out stronger. In a world where we're constantly told to think positive, the Stoics remind us that true strength comes from facing reality, even the harshest parts of it. Negative visualization is not about inviting misfortune, it's about being ready for it. So when it comes, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Number 4, embrace discomfort. In a world that's obsessed with comfort, the Stoics offer a different perspective. Embrace discomfort. This might seem counterproductive, especially when society constantly pushes us toward convenience, luxury, and ease. But the Stoics understood a powerful truth. Comfort breeds complacency, and complacency is the enemy of progress. Think about it. When was the last time you truly challenged yourself? When was the last time you stepped out of your comfort zone and faced something that made you uncomfortable? The Stoics believed that by deliberately exposing ourselves to discomfort, we build mental and physical resilience. This isn't about masochism, it's about preparation. Life is full of challenges, and if you're not used to discomfort, those challenges will break you. But if you've trained yourself to embrace discomfort, you'll be ready for anything. Whether it's fasting, waking up early, pushing your body through intense exercise, or doing something that scares you, choosing discomfort is a form of self-discipline. It strengthens your willpower and toughens your mind. When you voluntarily face discomfort, you prove to yourself that you're in control. Not your fears, not your desires, but you. This principle is about more than just physical challenges. It's about mental toughness. It's about choosing to have difficult conversations, making hard decisions, and facing the uncomfortable truths about yourself. The more you practice this, the less power discomfort has over you. You stop fearing it, and instead, you start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. The Stoics knew that life is unpredictable, and by embracing discomfort, you prepare yourself for whatever comes your way. You become resilient, adaptable, and unshakable. When you no longer fear discomfort, you unlock a new level of freedom. Freedom to pursue your goals, take risks, and live life on your terms. Number 5, live according to nature. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to lose sight of who you truly are. You get caught up in the expectations of others, the demands of society, and the constant pressure to be something you're not. But the Stoics offer a timeless reminder: live according to nature. This principle isn't about retreating to the wilderness. It's about living in harmony with your true self and the world around you. The Stoics believed that everything in the universe, including you, has a purpose. To live according to nature is to align your actions with your values and your true nature. It's about understanding what really matters to you and living in a way that reflects that. It's about being authentic, true to yourself, and not letting external influences dictate your path. This principle encourages you to strip away the superficial layers of life, the distractions, the materialism, the societal pressures, and focus on what's essential. What do you value most? What brings you true fulfillment? When you live according to nature, you stop chasing after things that don't bring you lasting happiness. Instead, you pursue what aligns with your core values and passions. Living according to nature also means recognizing the interconnectedness of all things. The Stoics believed that we are all part of a greater whole, and by living in harmony with nature, we contribute to the well-being of the world around us. This perspective brings a sense of purpose and peace, knowing that you're part of something bigger than yourself. When you live according to nature, you find a deep sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. You stop comparing yourself to others, stop chasing after empty goals, and start living a life that's true to you. This is the path to inner peace, contentment, and true happiness, the Stoic way of living in harmony with yourself and the world. Number 6. Memento mori. Remember you will die. Memento mori. These two words have the power to change the way you live your life. Remember, you will die. At first glance, this might seem morbid, even depressing, but for the Stoics, it was a reminder to live fully, intentionally, and without regret. Death is the great equalizer. It doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you've accomplished. Death will come for us all. The Stoics didn't shy away from this truth. Instead, they embraced it, using it as a tool to live a more meaningful life. When you remember that your time is limited, you stop wasting it on trivial things. You stop procrastinating, you stop holding grudges, and you start focusing on what truly matters. Imagine waking up every day with the knowledge that it could be your last. How would you live differently? Would you still waste time on petty arguments, or would you choose to spend your time with the people you love, doing what you love? Memento mori encourages you to live with urgency, to prioritize what's important, and to let go of what's not. This principle isn't about living in fear of death. It's about living with the awareness that life is fragile, fleeting, and precious. It's a call to action to live with purpose, to make the most of every moment, and to leave a legacy that you're proud of. When you keep death in mind, you start living more authentically. You stop chasing after things that don't matter and start focusing on what does. Memento mori is a wake-up call, a reminder that life is short and you have a limited amount of time to make your mark. So why waste it? Live fully, love deeply, and leave no room for regret. This is the Stoic way of embracing life by remembering its inevitable end. These 6 principles are more than just philosophical ideas. They're a roadmap to living a life of strength, resilience, and fulfillment. By controlling your perceptions, accepting what you can't change, practicing negative visualization, embracing discomfort, living according to nature, and remembering your mortality, you can unlock a level of inner peace and power that few ever achieve. This is the Stoic way. This is how you become unshakable.